income. Now that may be a useful number for something to track over time, I don't know. But that's what we call income in the medical world. It's not revenue, and it's not real, but we call that income. And I'm not even sure why we do that. It is beyond me. The system is so incredibly broken, and it's because we cannot tell you how much it costs to make a baby at JPS. We are only supposed to have, okay, let's do a 30-second rant, and then I'll be done. We'll get to what we came here for. We picked up a new system. This is how it works. Sleep apnea. Who would say that sleep apnea is generally an emergency program? I would not. Some people show up in the emergency room with sleep apnea. We have some sleep apnea machines. Comes before the board of managers, we're going to have sleep apnea machines. And so, what's this cost? Well, this is going to be a money maker. We start talking about it. So how do you know it's a money maker? Well, because people will get more income if we have a special program than if we just give the system out. But if we have a special program, we get more money coming back. So then the question is, what's the obvious question? Why is this an expense then? Why is this just the approval of where we're going to spend the new money? No, it doesn't come out that way. Because that new money that comes in just going to be spent somewhere else. So what we really did is we increased our budget, our operating budget forever. And we spent new money that nobody really has control of because it just now is just new money coming in. And I want to tell you, yes, we passed a no tax raise, no increased taxes budget that raised taxes by $50 million. And I said, you know we're raising taxes, right? Well, we're keeping the tax rate the same. No, we're raising taxes, that's why that number is bigger. No, we're keeping taxes the same. And we sent that to the county commissioners, and of course they give it to us. That's reality, that's how it works. Anyway, just a little gloom and doom before we continue on. I was on the board to provide ideological diversity. I think that's really why I'm there. Let's do our debate. Do we have our House reps here? Is there a Giovanni anywhere?
Anybody need question cards? Question cards, anybody?
Is there an Armin somewhere?
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good. Thank you.
If you want to give us a 3-minute intro, then we'll go back to questions. And there's questions, and then we'll get questions.
Sure. So 3-minute intro?
3-minute intro.
Okay. I want to first of all just thank you guys all for being here. When I was coming in, I was trying to figure out, do I wear a suit or do I wear a bathing suit? I was trying to figure it out, and I think ultimately I'm going to look at suit and tie. So thank you guys for coming. I appreciate the fact that you're on a Tuesday night. There's other things you could be doing. It's raining, but the fact that you're here shows frankly how much you care about the direction of Texas and where we're heading. One of the things, and some of you may have heard this, but one of the things that I want to make sure people understand is, one of the questions we get asked most often is, why do you get involved in public service? And to me, the answer is quite simple. It really stems from my family's background. My father came to the United States when he was 17 years old from Iran. He came with no friends, no family, no money. And he came here in search of opportunity, leaving a country that oppressed its people from the ability to practice whatever faith you want to practice, that oppressed its people from whoever you want to vote for, whatever election. And so he came here, landed at the University of Kansas. There he met my mom. My mom is Cuban. Her parents actually left right before Castro took office. And so growing up, I was always taught that if you stick to your principles, your values, your morals, then more often than not, this country is going to afford you with tremendous opportunities. And so it's really through my parents that I came to my own understanding of what the American dream means to me. I think to a lot of different people, there's a lot of different meanings for what that may mean. But I think ultimately for me, it's this idea of being able to leave your child with a life better lived than the one you've lived yourself. The ability to open up doors that may have been otherwise closed for you. And so that's always been a guiding principle for me. It's always why I've always wanted to get involved in public service. It's frankly one of the reasons why I became an attorney. It's because, and I know we sometimes get a bad rap, but it's really to be able to serve people. And so I've been very fortunate to get elected in 2015, 2014 actually, got elected to the City Council in Keller. 2016, I was appointed by Governor Greg Abbott to serve on a statewide board. And very proud of the fact that we were able to enter this race and the support that we've gotten it's been tremendous, and I'm very optimistic, but I'm very thankful. And ultimately for me, I think we have to, listen, if we want to be able to achieve the American dream for our kids to be able to open up doors, we have to realize that currently, if you look at the federal level, with the debt that we currently have, you look here down in Austin with some of the problems that we're facing, we need leaders, we need people to stand up and challenge status quo. And that's what we're doing. You know, for me, taxes, immigration, government spending, life, these are the issues that affect us more here in this district, affect us most. And it's part of the reason why I entered this race. And I'm very proud, for the first time in 6 years, you as a voter could have a choice in this election. And I think that's important. And having these types of forums, and I wish my opponent would come here, it's not to, listen, it's not a get you type thing. I think ultimately this is about educating folks about where we stand on the issues. And you as a voter deserve that. And if I'm given the opportunity to address, I don't care if it's 60 people, if it's 20 people, I'm going to take that opportunity because I think that is what you elect us to do, is to discuss the issues that matter most to you and what type of vision, what type of direction we want to take our district and our state. And so I'm very thankful for all of you for being here. I know there's other events. There's, I think, 5 or 6 events because it's a pretty contested primary. And so I'm very thankful for you guys attending and happy to take any questions you guys may have.
Yeah, question for anybody else questions?
I have a few questions.
Jim. Ever.
Hey, I gotta follow the rules.
Oh, they were, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
got carried away. I had to-
Rule breaker needs a card.
I got
Give him a pass.
Okay. We'll start writing some softballs. Are you really a liberal California Democrat?
No, listen, I'm a Republican, and here's the reality. And I know I saw the folks are running for school board, and I'm glad they're running, but at the same time, I was like, man, you guys know what's coming your way. If you guys have seen the mailers, I've seen the mailers you guys are getting to, and sometimes I read them, man, am I really that person? Did I do that? Who's this guy? But the reality is that, no, I'm a Republican. When I was 17 years old, and it's the truth, I've always been very open about it, because ultimately it's made me who I am. When I was 17 years old, first of all, born and raised in Puerto Rico, so I was 9. My family moved to California. From 9 to 17, I lived in California. In California, you can pre-register a year before you vote, and I registered Democrat. Everybody there's a Democrat. I didn't know what I was. I just figured I'll just pre-register Democrat. That summer of 17, I left Indiana. I went to school at Purdue University. And are you a Boilermaker? Yep. Oh, okay, good, all right. And I went there my junior year in college. I interned for a Republican congresswoman. The following summer, I was applying for law school. And so the advisor, my academic advisor, she said, hey, listen, I think it'd be good for your resume if you get some bipartisan experience. So that summer, I spent literally 4 weeks interning for liberal Senator Dianne Feinstein out of California. It took me those 4 weeks to realize I'm not a Democrat. Her values don't mesh with my own values. And so I guess I had my Reagan moment, if you want to call it, when I was 20 years old in college. And so ever since I graduated college, I've been a conservative Republican. I've served as a Republican precinct chair. I've served as a Republican state delegate. I've been elected to the Keller City Council. Governor Abbott appointed me in 2016. I think Governor Abbott's not going to appoint a Democrat out of California, believe me. And so I am a conservative. I'm proud of the fact that every single group, every single conservative organization, that's over 9 statewide organizations, have actually endorsed my candidacy, including Texas Right to Life. And I don't think that's by accident. And so I hope that answers the question. I've been very proud. In fact, I think it's kind of ironic because when I was, in 2009, interning for Dianne Feinstein, my opponent was actually applying for the Obama stimulus package and received about $30 million in tax credits. But he doesn't put that in his mailers. He puts that I'm a Democrat from California and that supposedly I drafted Obamacare. As an intern, believe me, I was getting coffee, donuts, sorting through mail. I wasn't drafting Obamacare. But yeah, that's the truth. We've been open about it from the very beginning. Ever since people asked, hey, listen, would you consider running? Ever since I myself was praying about it with my wife, we figured, hey, listen, let's be true. Because bottom line, that is what made me the person I am today. And I'm proud of that.
Thank you for that short and succinct answer. How do you know that once you are elected, you will not turn and join the establishment? And what should we do if you do turn? Let's make these 2-minute answers.
Well, I figured I'd take my time and his time, I thought, but here's the reality. I think we gotta start electing people that stand on principle and that are unapologetic about doing so. I think the best indicator of what type of legislator you'll be is what's your record. You know, I serve on the city council in Keller. There have been a lot of issues, and there's folks here in Taylor who can probably attest to this, but there's been a lot of issues that have come through the city where it probably would have been the easy thing to just be the yes vote and go along with every person that voted yes. Or vice versa, and vote no with everybody that voted no. There's been a lot of times where it was a single vote.